Have you ever wondered how long it would take for two objects to bump into one another due to their own gravitational force? Well, this video is all about that. Now, walking you through on how to derive this thing is kind of boring, I think. So instead, I just kind of gave you a solution on screen. You can pause and just read through it if you want. Now, Vsauce has made a video on which way is down and how much does down weigh. And he used Universe Sandbox to just test how long it would take for two baseballs to bump into one another if they were separated like a meter apart. So we can actually use our formula to test that. We can check if our formula works. So if we plug our numbers in, we get that the answer is about 2.95 days, whereas in the simulation we got about 2.93 days. So it's a little off, but that's because we kind of assumed that these two masses that were bumping into one another were point masses. So that means basically they're infinitesimally small, right? Because baseballs occupy some space, so they won't collide at their center of mass. They'll just collide at the edges. But this is a pretty good approximation if you want to use it. And if you want a little bit more precision, you could take this little integral over here and input your end point in here and just give it to Wolfram Alpha to solve that. So if you wanted more precision with our baseball calculation, we could just replace that lower bound to something a little more accurate, and we do end up with 2.928, right? So there you go, you can get a more precise calculation. Anyway, so to summarize, you can just use this formula to calculate how long it would take for two objects to bump into one another. Know that the two masses do have to be the same, but yeah, that's about it.